So my 3D artists out there is this saying that when your knowledge stops is where another person's own begin. So for a very long time to do animated vertex map, I have been using the dynamic paint modifier to do it, thereby creating another object, making it a paint object, creating an object, making it a canvas, making it to paint the vertices, creating the vertex group and everything. But little did I know that there's a simpler way, which is called the vertex weight proximity modifier. And this just does everything I wanted to do in dynamic paint. Way simpler, easier, and cleaner. So how does it work? With the vertex weight proximity modifier on, I select a vertex group, which I'll create here, group. So then I select a vertex group, and then I select an object, which is this empty I have here. Now, we're going to change the proximity mode to geometry, and then we're going to paint this entire object to full weight. So in the weight paint mode, we can just paint this to full weight. Yeah. And then with this object I have here now, we're now going to use it to like measure the proximity. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, let's go. Let's animate it I here, and then we're going forward, GZ and I. So let's go back into the weight paint mode and see the magic. So you can see as it moves, so does the proximity of the weight move. And we can adjust the settings here in this lowest and highest. We can adjust the setting to go how we want. There's a fall off setting. We can change it from linear to smooth. We can invert it so that it goes the other way. And with this, we have like what they call an animated weight paint map. So let's say you have another modifier. Let's say you have like a displacement modifier. So let's say we have a displacement modifier and we have displayed this object, but we want the displace to only happen to the certain vertices that this our vertex weight proximity is controlling. We can now add that in this vertex group down here and add that certain group. And you can see as it moves, we have like animated displacement. So you can now use this to create like, you know, different amazing effects. Yeah, so that's how that is done. Peace. Hope you learned something new. If you learned something new, follow up and yup, let's go.